following is a presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Student-led, student-centered.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming this evening. Good evening. Welcome to Quill and Scroll Induction for student journalists here at Frederick High School. Thanks for taking a little bit of time. Formal but not too informal celebration of our students. So I'm Jake Marsing. I'm the advisor of the Mobile Broadcast Network. And tonight, we are going to initiate new members into Quill and Scroll, the International Honor Society for Student Journalists. And we'll also honor some of our graduating seniors who have dedicated countless hours to their journalism staffs. Tonight, we are celebrating 11 Frederick High School students who have worked tirelessly, both in journalism and in the classroom, to represent FHS and be the best of FHS. In order to be inducted into Quill and Scroll, a student must be among the top of their class academically, and at FHS that means a 3.0 cumulative GPA or above, and at least the second semester of their sophomore year. They must also, over at least 2 semesters, have shown a commitment to FHS journalism programs by accumulating necessary points to qualify for recommendation for induction from their advisor. There are 3 advisors up here. I'll introduce the other 2 here momentarily. Before they can openly place in the role of the largest honor society for young journalists in the world, and all 11 of these students have met those rigorous requirements. Let's give all of them a round of applause. It truly is a process, and tonight we get to celebrate the end of that process for these students. More than that, though, tonight we celebrate the values that embody their dedication to journalism. Journalism is more than just reporting news. It is a commitment to the pursuit of truth, a dedication to uncovering the stories that shape our world. It is about holding power accountable, the voiceless, and shining a light on both the triumphs and the challenges of our society, even in the microcosm of high school. In today's world where misinformation and sensationalism often dominate the headlines, the work of journalists has never been more important. And here at FHS, we are fortunate to have a group of students who understand significance in their role as journalists and as broadcasters. These students tell FHS's story in truthful and authentic ways, whether that's by taking hundreds of photos of the Welcome Back pep rally from the yearbook, or profiling our seniors to the newspaper as they get ready to head out into the world, or calling a record-breaking basketball performance in a broadcast. These students tell our school's story, and then they go right back to work in the classroom, exemplifying everything that makes Frederick High School great. Here in a little bit, we're going to be lighting a candle of truth, and this candle represents the guiding light of journalism, illuminating the darkness of ignorance and falsehoods, and it serves as a reminder of the responsibility. Save my GPNers, my GPN broadcasters being inducted tonight. All of you for making our Silver program what it is. Nathan, Harley, Dante, and Wyatt, so we all play a key part in making broadcasts at FHS. Other stories and do true service for our community. The work has not only elevated the reputation of our school, but GBS has also made a meaningful impact on our community. As all of you are inducted into Quill and Scroll tonight, remember that this is not just a recognition of your past achievements, but also a challenge to continue striving for excellence in all that you do. The world of journalism awaits your voices, your stories, and your insights. Embrace it with courage and conviction, and don't forget the values you have that brought you to this moment. Congratulations to all of you. Your journey is just beginning, and I have no doubt that you will continue to shine brightly. With us tonight in the ceremony, not just myself, but also Adam Wellington, the advisor yearbook here at FHS, and Brandon Kuhn, who is the advisor of Frederick High School newspaper, and Frederick Firefly, our biannual student literary magazine. These educators, these 2 are remarkable partners in what we do here at FHS, and I'm honored to work with them and learn from them. Let's go on.
I was just adding this up. 15 years old. getting that perfect. Joy was taking that perfect photo as sort of events or as years that went through today for the final. The max and the extreme stress of so as I tell my yearbook students, I think this is apt for there is no other class here. So I am very excited to honor two of my
broadcasting program, the student newspaper.
Really built this program up into a thriving program with 4 staff advisors, 2 print publications, 2 regularly updated digital news platforms, an honor society, and over 75 students actively participating each year through classes, independent studies, and personal submissions of photos and writing. We wouldn't be here you parents to support them, as well as the Frederick administration and the embrace of our entire community that supports all of our publications and what we do. I have 2 students that will be honored tonight. One writes for The Lantern, the other one writes for Firefly, our literary magazine. And I have 2 seniors who will sadly be leaving us this year, but moving on to bigger and better things. So, Olivia, Isabel, Kenzie, and Kyle, congratulations. Thank you.
We want to invite Kaya to say a few words. Hearing student voices is so important in this process because we value the work of student journalists each and every day, and a couple of our student journalists wanted to speak on the value of what we do. And this is Kaya and then Teresa.
Hello everyone. My name is Kaya. Thank you so much for coming. I'd like to start by saying thank you to the team for all the opportunities that have been given to this journalism program. And I'm an editor for the school newspaper, The Lantern. I've been doing journalism for the past 4 years. I've had so much fun with me. This program has taught me to learn the importance of deadlines, which gives me accountability, especially when being an editor. But yesterday my classmates told me this was fun, thank you to them, and thank you all for coming, and congrats to everybody.
All right, I will invite up the executive producer of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network, Mason Trufant, who's taller than everybody else in here. Mason is a junior here at FHS, and he wanted to say a few things about GEN and the work that broadcasters do here at FHS.
My name is Mason. I'm the executive producer of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I have 5 semesters under my belt now, and looking for more. GBN is built on student-centered, student leading, and I think we embraced that pretty well. It was started, it was back and forth. Marcy was stepping in, and this year it really became student-centered. And we have 8 classmates from the Quill and Scroll Broadcast Network that have worked extremely hard. They've earned themselves an induction. Being a part of GBN is more than just putting the camera up and throwing it to YouTube. It's the hours behind the scenes, planning for broadcasts, doing preparation. There's just a lot more than what you guys see. GBN, another thing, a part of that is the academic responsibility. Mr. Marcy was saying that students have to have a 3.0, and that can be difficult sometimes, especially with all the outside commitments. So with these students being able to maintain grades while being a weapon in the classroom, and for us, is just great. These inductions set a path and expectations for future members in our class. I look forward to seeing what the future has for them.
So thank you to our awesome FHS journalism student leaders. Now it's time to begin our induction ceremony, bringing this new generation of student journalists into one of the most prestigious honor societies in the world. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and invite an honorary master of ceremonies for this evening. He was inducted into Quill and Scroll last year. He was a junior. Logan Getz will be our honorary master of ceremonies at the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Let's give Logan a round of applause. Logan, come forward, prepare to light the candle of truth. Prepare. Quill and Scroll chapters include students who have excelled in the editorial, literary, and multimedia departments of their high school media, and whose scholarship places them at the top levels of their respective classes. Journalism is far-reaching in its aim. Its followers carry obligations to society, represented by the candle of truth. Symbolic of our aims and aspirations for the world in which we live and the final world of tomorrow toward which we strive. From the life of Quill and Scroll first took its ideals in 1926 when it was organized by a group of high school advisors. This light has spread to more than 11,500 chapters located in every state in 30 countries around the world. We seek truth in what we do, and if we learn at some point that we were wrong, we'll apologize and correct that error. To that end, we are always learning about the world around us. We will not be so arrogant to think that we have the answers to anything until we do the required research and investigation. We embrace our leadership role in our schools and in our communities, and we take seriously the work that we do to help people make sense of their lives and the world around them. We have loyalty, not to a political philosophy or any individual person, but the ideal that free people use news to make informed decisions. We take initiative in order to develop our stories, learning from our fellow citizens and others about the issues that trouble and delight us. We practice integrity in our news gathering and presentation, through leading on staff with professional codes of ethics and staff policies to guide us, and we use our best judgment about both what to publish and what not to publish, making sure that we understand the stories that keep our readers informed. And we remember that friendship is our ultimate goal, creating a better community, one in which its members embrace each other's humanity while rejecting prejudice and hatred. Candidates, having heard the guiding principles of Quill and Scroll, you are now ready to accept your pins and be welcomed as members. When you hear your name, please come to the stage, shake hands with your advisor, receive your pins and certificates, and move to the opposite side of the stage over on that side of the table. So we'll begin with inductees in Frederick High School Yearbook. Mr. Wellington, do you want to say the names or do you want to hand it on?
All right, so we have 2 exceptional students for our yearbook tonight. Both of them are sophomores, and so we'll start with Jenna Johnston. This was the first year came in and just immediately has jumped in and done everything that we needed, including being one of our rock star actors. So, Jenna, congratulations. And then second, we have Mackenzie Kincaid, or Kinsey Kincaid. Kinsey, where I am. Oh, there you are. So this is third semester in yearbook, and she is also someone who has just jumped in and willing to do anything that we need. Really good with taking photos of many different things. So, Kenzie, thank you, and congratulations. So now we have executives for the plan.
Our first inductee for the Frederick Blanchard is, I don't think here, but we'll celebrate her anyway. It is her first year in journalism, and sadly her last year since she's a senior. She's actually going to Utah State University pursuing journalism and has done an amazing job with her profile articles, her hard-hitting news articles, and with her video articles, including an interview with Rich Prime himself. She's gone above and beyond, so let's give a hand to Isabel Powell. And for the Firefly, tonight we are inducting a wonderful young lady who is an imaginative creative writer and who not only enters every single writing contest we have, but has helped judge the stories, read the stories. She's gone above and beyond with editing for us and helping us out. So we'd like to ask to the stage Olivia Carmen. Now I'll invite Mr. Marsden back.
Everybody's favorite, quarantine. Okay. Call me professional, yeah. All right. I am thrilled to be able to induct 7 students from the Golden Broadcast Network into Quill and Scroll. And I'll call their names, and while they're coming up, I'll talk about how awesome they are. We'll begin with sophomore Nathan Davis. Nathan is an exceptional young man, works diligently, is kind to everyone, has been a huge contributor to GEDN on camera, has done exceptional work, traveled, got stuck on the side of the highway with me this past fall. That was fun. Nathan is wonderful. Congratulations, Nathan. Next, sophomore Carly Evans. Carly. Carly has in many ways become kind of the voice of the Golden Broadcast Network. She is on air constantly. She's doing a ton of great work. She's building a portfolio that we hope, or I hope, of the college. So that's what we're working on. Congratulations. Next up is sophomore and Carly's honor football partner, Dante DeChuja. Okay. Dante is only with us half the year, so because of his basketball commitments, he spends the spring with the basketball team. But in the fall, he is the voice of Golden Eagle football, does an exceptional job, also talking about the Golden Eagles. So congrats to Dante. Next up is sophomore Ian Hunter. Ian has really emerged this last year as a leader in the classroom and on air. He is the voice of girls basketball, is doing a ton of great work. So Ian, congratulations. up is sophomore Wyatt. Wyatt is the technical producer of GDBN this year. He really took that role on in stride and has become a leader in every sense of the word. He does an outstanding job knowing our tech, helping us behind the scenes in this great work. So congratulations, Wyatt. Next up is Sophie Palmer, sophomore Sophie Palmer. Sophie joined us last year as a freshman, and immediately I was like, there's something really cool about Sophie, and she has worked so hard to become a part of what we do. She's been on road trips with us, in-state, out-of-state. She is exceptional and works hard every day. There's great work on camera. And last but certainly not least, being inducted tonight, we will recognize Hunter Vickers, our junior. Hunter Vickers, our inductee. Hunter loves GDBN, loves what we do. He is the voice of soccer. He does all sorts of outstanding work. Hunter came to us last year, and I think second semester last year, and has since just become such a great force for what we do. Now, inductees, the badge of Quill and Scroll with which you have been entrusted is symbolic of the painstaking efforts of the scribes of old to record the events and thoughts of their time. We of today owe the same duty to posterity. New members, as a token of your loyalty to Quill and Scroll and the ideals of journalism, please raise your right hand and repeat this pledge. I do pledge myself to do all in my power to work for the advancement of my community, to be loyal to my superiors, to live up to the ideals of true journalism, and to be impartial to my interpretation of truth. Congratulations, you've been inducted into the Quill and Scroll. Congrats. In this preamble to the pledge, you just sort of used the word loyalty, and to be honest, that's a pretty loaded word these days. But when we discuss loyalty as journalists and as residents of our country, whatever that role, we must think first and foremost of that first light that you pledged earlier, the light of truth. We must seek out truth and report it as our first obligation in any profession and in any academic endeavor, in any political venue or anything you do in your life. If you take nothing else from your time as a high school journalist, I hope that you value the search for and the sincere expression of truth. Congratulations and best wishes from the more than 500,000 members of Quill and Scroll around the world who have been inducted since 1926. Congratulations to our inductees. And at this point, we will be celebrating the accomplishments of our seniors who have each uniquely contributed to our student media.
Thank you. So this first senior has been with the Frederick Lantern since her sophomore year, and just wow. I think in the entire time she's only missed 2 deadlines, and that would be like by a day or 2. She is one of our copy editors, and she is always not just finding interesting stories that we want to read, but she is holding others accountable and communicating sort of how to write a good story to some of our incoming newspaper people. I am really glad she decided to give my class a chance, and I'm very proud of her. Mackenzie, come on up. Our next senior we're honoring, I've had since freshman year. She has spent all but 1 semester working with me on the newspaper and has written over 50 articles, which is an accomplishment for any high school. Not only has she written all of those, she's done some amazing work with them. She has had some of our most read articles when we see our monthly metrics. And she has been a wonderful editor, taking independent studies to make sure that our articles get out on time and we don't embarrass ourselves with a whole bunch of spelling errors. She's communicative, she's friendly, and she's honestly the nicest editor I've ever had. They tend to usually be kind of harsh and really on people, but she knows how to motivate through encouragement and kindness rather than fear. And I am so happy tonight to honor you. Come on.
Those seniors who receive special recognition in order to qualify for the grad program, which is the highest honor that Quill and Scroll can bestow, have to earn 60 points towards participation in Quill and Scroll and participate for at least one semester of their senior year, right? And that is an exceptional accomplishment. Congratulations to all of our inductees and honorees. It is my pleasure to welcome all of our new inductees into Quill and Scroll. I'd also like to congratulate those seniors for all of your accomplishments and in all of your endeavors. May you always hold high the light of truth. This concludes our initiation. Thank you for attending. We have a cake with all three logos outside. We would love to have you come join us and have a piece of cake. Talk to your advisor, take some pictures. In fact, I'm sure you've all got pictures up here. But we'll take some pictures outside, have a chat, have a piece of cake, come out and enjoy it. Thank you so much for coming this evening. Y'all are good. You can all go. You don't have to be in a line. Yeah, if you want to. Come on out and join us for cake. The light of truth still burns even though I have to blow it out. I'm back. My broadcast crew is actually going to take down now.